We shouldn't be seeing each other.
I want to see more of you, actually.
I know. No, we're going to renew our vows in a couple of hours, and it's very bad luck.
We're already married.
I know, but I don't want to take any chances.
You take more chances than anybody I know. You're fearless.
I know, and it drives you crazy. I do crazy things and take chances and screw up.
I know who you are, all right? All of it. It's okay.
I know.
What are you afraid of?
I just love you so much, Sonny, and I just want this to last forever.
It will, I promise. Why?
I don't know, because you don't have a bodyguard anymore.
Hi, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I need to speak with you.
You know, this isn't a really good time.
This really shouldn't wait.
If Alexis says it's important, it is.
It's more important than us.
Actually, Carly, this will interest you, too. I've been offered a position at a firm in Manhattan.
You're leaving town?
Yeah, I am. It's my old firm that I used to work for before I moved to Port Charles. And I know the partners, they know me, and they've offered me a lot of leeway when it comes to vacation time and so on.
How did it happen? Did you call them, tell them you're available?
Well, they've made a lot of overtures in the past, and to be honest, I thought they had given up. And then, out of the blue, one of the partners called. At first, I thought it was just too coincidental, but then I realized why it happened. This offer came up because it was the right thing for me. I've been wanting a change, and I've been thinking about moving back to Manhattan. And when the right thing comes up, you need to recognize it and act on it.
So you took the job?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good for you. It must have been a really great offer.
Yes, it was a good offer. Manhattan's a very expensive city, so the compensation was more than adequate. So that's it.
So? Mind's made up? You're ready to make a change? I'm not going to stand in your way.
So I've summarized your litigation pending and in progress, and here's a list of all the attorneys that I think are at the top of their field in each area. The list is long because some of them may turn you down. And finally, here's a formal letter of resignation.
It's very formal.
I'll still fulfill my contractual obligations, but the firm wants me in New York right away.
Okay, well, you know, we wish you all the best.
I'll be available to help you with the transition.
You don't have to worry about me.
I will leave you my number and my address as soon as I get settled.
Alexis, I really hope that, you know that I only had your best interest at heart when I suggested that
Your suggestion had absolutely nothing to do with my decision, Carly.
You realized that it was time to call it quits and start fresh. You know, I do respect that.
Then that's it. Take care.
You too.
Sonny, I didn't mean it the way it sounded. Well, you know what? Honestly, I did. But I really, truly... I think it's a good move for Alexis. And although I'm probably not the person she wanted to hear it from, but I think that...
Oh, here, get some money. Here you go, buddy.
What is that?
Open it and see.
A dress?
For you, tonight.
You know, this is becoming a tradition with us. Sonny, you can't seem to say your vows to me unless I'm wearing a dress that you bought me.
I hope you like it.
Oh, Sonny. Oh, it's gorgeous.
This is our last time, so I just want everything to be perfect, okay?
It's already perfect. It's just you and me, and it's no witnesses.
Yeah. I don't want you running upstairs, okay? I want you to stay by my side.
You know, the first time we got married, it was so different. I loved you. I did so much, but I just didn't believe you loved me, and I think if Jason hadn't been here, there's no way I would have gone through with it. But he made me realize that you loved me too.
I always will.
You know, I feel like I don't deserve all this happiness, that just thinking about it, that something's gonna go wrong. I know it's crazy, but...
Yeah. It's crazy.
I just couldn't stand it if anything pulled us apart.
Will you stop with the what ifs? This is happening. We're getting married.
Yeah, but I just want to make it this time.
We made it already. What are you talking about? Look how much we've been through, right? And we're still standing. Nothing's gonna get in our way.
So would you like the traditional ceremony?
Whatever you think is appropriate. We also have our own vows.
Great.
So, I don't know if that's good.
You like?
Will you marry me?
I thought you'd never ask.
We have come together in the presence of God to witness and bless the joining together of this man and this woman in holy matrimony. The union of husband and wife in heart, body, and mind is intended by God for their mutual joy, for the help and comfort given one another in prosperity and adversity. Therefore, marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently, deliberately, and in accordance with the purposes for which it was instituted by God. Caroline, would you like to begin?
Sonny, I have loved you for so long and so deeply. I can hardly remember a time without you in my life. You make my life whole. And I have done a lot of things to try and push you away. But through them all, I have always loved you, and I thank you for knowing that. You were part of me, Sonny. And no matter whatever happens between us, I will love you for the rest of my life. And nothing will ever change that.
I'm not an easy man, and you know that. I've lived the kind of life that I never thought I would ask anyone to share. And then you came along, and I found what I was missing. You never hold back. I don't know anybody who lives life as full as you do. That's what I love about you. I know you think I drive you, well, that you drive me crazy sometimes, but, and sometimes I think you do, but the truth is, I need you, okay? And this past year when I couldn't forgive you, I went through some hard times. My life was less without you in it. But time is precious and I don't want to waste it. I realized that when you were gone. And I also realized that I need to forgive you. And I need to trust you. And I do. Everything we've been through, all the hard times, has led me to you. I want to have a child, Carly. I haven't been able to think about that for a long time. Now I see it as clear as a picture. Baby in our arms. It'll be a way of showing we have faith in our family and hope for our future. My life, every choice I've made, every path I've taken, has led me to you. And as I stand here, with God as our witness, I make this solemn vow.
They're in the middle of... What the hell are you doing?
What do you think you're doing?
I got a warrant.
What do you mean a warrant?
Tear the place apart.
I don't...
Pigs have no right to do that. Can I say that?
I assure you everything's in order.
You don't mind if I don't take your word for that?
You burst into my home. I'm in the process of getting married with the person I love, and my priest is right there. What do you think you're
No, I
doing?
didn't mean no disrespect to the father. Father what?
Coates,
You know what, Father Coates, you're free to go. The sooner the better. Get out.
I'm in the middle of conducting a renewal of marriage vows. I prefer to finish.
Really? I admire your dedication, Father. But you see,
Leave him alone,
Mr.
Taggart.
Printos has more on his mind tonight than his wedding vows, so unless you want to be held as a material witness...
That would
I
be your
suggest-
decision, officer, not mine. I have no intention of abandoning a parishioner in need.
You know what, Father? My attorney will get me off. You don't need to see this. Come on with me, please.
That's what you wish.
Thanks for coming. I'm sorry about this.
We really appreciate this. Thank you so much. It was almost a perfect ceremony.
Get out of my house! Now!
You want me out?
Yeah.
I can make that happen. You talk to me, Sonny.
This warrant isn't worth the
You
treatment.
know what? Shut up!
Don't tell her to shut up! Get your thugs out of here right now.
Thugs?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You should mention that, Sonny, because I got a full-on thug Mardi Gras on the streets of Port Charles. Your thugs from the next county, thugs from the East Coast. You want to explain that to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna explain to you right now because you're gonna regret this. I will promise you. I will promise you.
I'm gonna take your word on that, Sonny. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna believe that. You, Sonny, are under arrest for threatening a police officer.
Taggart, have you lost?
You have the right to remain silent.
You have no
Anything
right.
you say can and will be used against you in a
Don't
court of
break
law.
my arm,
You
man.
have the right to have an attorney present, but you know what?
Don't.
You know that, Sonny.
I don't care what...
Let's go, buddy. You're going on your way to your cell.
I ain't going nowhere.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Leave her alone! Get out!
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Yes, sirree. Mrs. C. Oh, yeah. I want to thank you for that. You just made my day.
What do you mean?
That was fast.
Oh, boy. Some nights just get better than others. So, what did we do to deserve the honor of Mr. Morgan's presence?
We got a call about gunfire at the river rat. Found 2 stiffs and him.
I hope you're done with your little macho tirade, Taggart, because it'll be the last one you have for a while.
Is that so?
Yeah, it is so, because you're going to be facing a lot of charges. There's false arrest, there's malicious prosecution, there's abuse of process, there's violating my client's civil rights. And after that, if I'm still as angry as I am right now, I'm going to sue the city of Port Charles, and then you, Taggart, individually, just for the mere fun of it. Here's your choices. Actually, there's only one. You release my client immediately, or I will go before a judge for a writ of habeas corpus and have him released within an hour. After which, I will call the New York Attorney General's office via his private line, and I will have a little chat with him about rogue cops gone amok. How do you feel about this?
Get him out of here.
I don't think this is over. Taggart, Alexis may not sue, but I sure as hell am going to, and I'm not going to stop until I have your badge.
You're free to go.
Someone give the lieutenant a towel to wipe all that egg off his face.
You know what? I'm sorry, Mrs. Crintos, but you attacked a peace officer, all right? You are under arrest, and you're going to stay that way.
How many ways you trying to push me, Taggart?
I don't make the law, Sonny. I just enforce it. Let's go, Mrs. Crintos.
Hey, be nice.
Hey, you guys back off. Back off. All right? You're not under arrest, and I don't believe you're her attorney, are you? No, I didn't think so.
Must we do this?
Sonny, get me a lawyer. Anyone that is holier than that over there.
Fine. Have a good night. Nice to see you all.
I know Carly can be hard to take.
Hard to take?
Okay, borderline obnoxious. And she hasn't been very nice to you lately.
Ever.
Okay, ever. Could you help her? Please?
To God, the things I do for you.
I will not forget this one.
Neither will I. I need to speak to my client, please.
Your client. Why doesn't that surprise me? You're all yours.
You have any idea how pathetic you are?
Who's wearing the handcuffs?
How many times do you have to hear this? Sonny and I are back together. Call before you drop in. For God's sake, we can't even get married without you crashing through the door.
I was trying to warn your husband.
Oh, well, too late.
Actually, it was. I was hoping to get an injunction.
An injunction? No, you just couldn't stay away, Alexis.
An injunction to keep the police from entering your penthouse. I know that's difficult for you to understand, Carly, because it wasn't about you.
I'm Sonny's wife. And I know that it kills you, which is why I do not trust you to handle this situation. Sonny may think you're some paragon of virtue and honesty, but I know better, and so do you. So what the hell is to keep you from deliberately throwing the case so I end up in jail?
What an inspired idea. And here I thought you were intellectually challenged. It's lovely to see that you're not.
I hope now that Miss Davis is here, she can convince you to tell us what you know.
Why bother? You wouldn't believe me? Go ask somebody you trust.
Hey, look, I trust my gut, and it's telling me you off Taze and Ken at the River Rat. So you might as well come clean, Morgan, because we're going to get to the bottom of this with or without your cooperation. What went down?
I had Kent against the wall. Scared enough to say where they took Elizabeth. Before he could tell me, Hayes came in and shot him.
And then came after you?
Yeah. And then when I asked Hayes where I could find Elizabeth, his last words were, EOQ, you'll never figure it out.
EOQ, what is
I
it?
don't get it. Benny's on it.
Hayes and Kent, both gone?
That's it. Maybe the only two people who could have told us where to find Elizabeth.
The bartender at the River Rat is terrified of you, or he's on Sonny's payroll, or both. Now, he claims that Hayes shot at Kent, then he aimed at you, and you fired back at him in self-defense.
That's what happened.
No, that's not what happened. That's your story. Now, we're never going to know the truth, are we?
What's going on with Carly?
You know, I don't know what's going on with Carly, okay? Capelli's taking care of that because I have some kind of personal connection to her.
Your client struck a police officer. She's not getting away with that.
Capelli, I have to admit that the circumstances are extenuating. I think she's still recovering from a near-fatal accident, and she's still suffering from post-traumatic shock. And your lieutenant disrupted her wedding with some flimsy probable cause. In fact, it's probably the flimsiest I've ever heard in my entire career. So I can file a suit. I mean, that's not really a problem, but I would think we could just forget about it. It's a nuisance. Let's just make it go away.
Don't fall on a sword for me or anything.
What's your bottom line?
She'll sign an admission.
Like hell I will.
In exchange for a suspended sentence.
Yeah, plus 200 hours of community service. She assaulted a police officer in front of a lot of...
I know. In front of a lot of witnesses.
Of which you were one.
250.
Hey, the deal? 200.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay. Well,
Ow! You did that on purpose. You added an extra 50 hours to my sentence, and you're supposed to be defending me. Very nice.
One more shriek out of you, and I will personally recommend that you serve out your sentence in the city dump or the graveyard duty in the bowels of the morgue. Is that clear?
You're free to go, pending further investigation. Get out of here.
And my wife? And my wife?
Get me out of here. You know what? You may have wrecked my wedding, but you're not going to wreck the rest
Nothing
of
is
my
wrecked.
baby.
Let's go. Let's go. Don't worry about it.
Hi, Michael. Take you, Caroline, to be my wife again. I'll marry you once a year if that's what you want. I promise to love and cherish and honor you, to trust you. I promise I'll work on forgiveness, and I know it's going to be easier because you're going to be by my side helping me find a way, and I'll be there for you. For richer or poorer, for better or worse, sickness and in health. As long as we both shall live. There it is.
You may kiss the bride.
Ah, look at this place.
It's a happening thing.
It's beautiful, too, and people really seem to have a good time here. A minute, I knew what I did when I was putting this place together.
I'm not surprised.
Please, you were dumbfounded.
No, not at all. I know now that, right, whatever you set your mind to, you will accomplish, one way or the other. Am I right?
Yeah, you are. You're absolutely right. It means so much to me that you came here with me tonight. I know it's not exactly your favorite hang. And I also know that you've got a lot going on with Jason. Something's going on.
Last thing I need is for anybody to think that I'm laying low or running scared. I need to enjoy my life, right?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, that was you.
And don't you forget it.
What are you, nuts?
Here.
Where?
Here, right here. We were standing right here the night that my club opened. And you told me that you were proud of me. Then I got jostled into you, and you caught me, and God, I wanted to kiss you so bad. And I thought that it would be one of the best nights of my entire life. But you know what? This one is much better. I want to know why.
No, tell me why.
Because of this. Do it.
Okay, let's go over and say how do you do.
Let's have a drink first.
Oh, but it's perfect timing.
He's busy right now.
His guard is down.
But it won't be once he sees me coming.
So what? Big deal. So what?
Just so you understand, this is not going to be pleasant, okay? Go ahead.
Hello. Hey. Hi. How are you? I just wanted to come over and say hello. Your love just radiates across the room, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure does.
Hey, Felicia Roy. Welcome to my club.
It's a wonderful club. I just wanted to come over here and tell you that.
Yeah, you did a great job with it, Carly.
Thanks.
Congratulations on getting back with your lady. Glad things worked out for you. I'm hoping we can let bygones be bygones.
Carly came to you for help because she trusted you. And instead of being stand-up and steering her the right way, you encouraged her to make the most destructive choice possible. You knew she was scared, and you used that to your advantage, so don't come to me sticking out your hand ever, thinking I'm going to shake it, because there are no bygones. Expect it when you least expect it, boy. See you later.
Okay. All right. I see what you mean. That man is vindictive and scary, and you know what? He hates you passionately.
What's up, guys?
Hey, hi. Sonny, do you think it's possible that I could have a word with you, please?
As long as you don't keep me away from my wife too long.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
Okay, what the hell business does Sky have with Sonny?
Oh, nothing. She's just decoying him as a courtesy to you.
Which means what?
Which means I don't think you want your husband to know that you embezzled $100,000 from the club.
Look, Jax, if there's a discrepancy in the books, then we need to go over it together.
I've already been over the books, Carly. I know that you took the money. But if you want to pretend that you didn't and run the big bluff, then I can get an account.
Look, Jax, if there's a discrepancy in the books, then we need to go over it together.
I've already been over the books, Carly. I know that you took the money. But if you want to pretend that you didn't and run a big bluff, then I can get an accountant to conduct an audit. But that may have unfortunate consequences on your newfound happiness with Sonny.
But you think Sonny would really care if I stole money from you?
No, he probably wouldn't, actually. He'd probably applaud your ingenuity, but I think he would care why you need the money. It's probably something he wouldn't approve of. Something that he'd actually hate. Stop me when I get something wrong.
It's Emily. Jason really blames me for what happened to our little sister and an accident that I bitterly regret. And, well, you know, I'd really like to make amends with Jason. Like it or not, he is my brother, and family does mean something to me, you know, and I would think that you would understand that.
Why do you think any of this matters to me?
Well, I know that Jason listens to you. I was hoping that you could put in a good word for me.
Sonny looks like he's in a good mood. That's rare. Would you like me to go over there and spoil it for him?
Oh, all right, Jax. Okay. I took the money, okay, but it was only a loan. I have every intention of paying it back.
Well, that won't be necessary.
What are you saying? I should just keep the money?
A small price to pay for a lesson well learned. As much as I enjoy you, Carly, I can't trust you. And I don't want to be in love with you, so I won't make the same mistake over and over again. Like Sonny, giving you one more chance for one more betrayal.
There's got to be some price that you're going to make me pay.
I want your resignation on my desk. You'll still get your share of the profits. All you're really losing is your position and your salary as club manager.
Oh, excuse me if I disagree, but I would be losing control of my dream.
This partnership was built on false pretenses, okay? You said originally that you wanted to get away from Sonny. Now, that hasn't been the case. And believe me, it was never my intention to be in business with Mrs. Sonny Corinthos.
You know what? It was nice chatting with you and all, but there's no point. Okay, we're done here.
Yeah, we are. I hate that man more than...
What did Candy Boy do to you?
That's nothing. He just, he irritates me sometimes.
Well, you're not going to get any argument there, but you know what? Your eyes were like Christmas before, all lit up and stuff. Now you're all sad. What's going on?
No, not sad, not sad. Melancholy, maybe, when I think about what this place used to mean to me.
What do you mean used to?
I used to make this club the center of my life, but it was just to fill the void that you left. And tonight, I realize it's just a building. You and our lives together, that's everything. I want to go home with you.
Well, you don't have to ask me twice. Come on, man. You change your mind? You want to stay? You want to go? What do you
No, I'll be with you.
All right. Come on.
Well, Alexis isn't wasting any time. It's just as well. A clean break is best. Good one.
Hey. Packing?
Actually, it's just the other way around.
I'm sorry.
I'm staying here a little longer until I find a place to live in Port Charles.
What about Manhattan?
I'm not going. I'm staying in Port Charles. It's where my family is. It's where my life is.
I'm glad you're staying.
That still doesn't change our professional situation. I will no longer be acting as your attorney. I wrapped some things up for you at the PCPD tonight, and that concludes my work on your behalf.
I'll wait for your bill, and I'll pay it in full.
You've always been very good at that. Okay, good night.
She should have left. Is he driving you nuts about how long till the fireworks? I know, he's loved them since his first look. All right, yeah, well, I will be over to pick him up shortly. Okay, bye.
Michael's looking forward to that park, ain't he?
Oh, the fireworks, the hot dogs. Your son, he adores the 4th of July.
You be careful.
We will. I wish you could come with us.
Yeah, but I got business to take care of. But you know what? I'm going to stop by the club late and help you lock up.
You know, I meant to tell you. I've got good news for us.
Yeah?
Really, yeah.
All right.
I'm not going to the club tonight. And in fact, I'm not going back again.
What do you mean?
I quit.
Like hell.
You don't believe me? Like, why would I lie about quitting the club?
Well, the question more is, why would you want to quit? I mean, the club means the world to you. You fought for it, you worked for it. I mean, you put your heart and soul into it. You wouldn't give it up for anything.
Except for you.
Well, but I'm not asking you to.
I know, but I want to. Look, you know, when we weren't together, I needed something to throw myself into, and now I don't need those distractions or want them anymore.
You decided this when? Between the time we got to the club and the time we left?
Like, I've been thinking about it.
Oh, you've been thinking about it? What about all that stuff about being, you know, all sentimental, opening night, not being able to kiss me?
Well, you see, that was just my one regret. And then kissing you in that spot last night, it fixed it.
Right. And then Sky, right, came over, wanted to talk to me privately. Right, well, everything she said didn't mean much. But Jax had the opportunity to pull you aside. Is he trying to force you out?
Sonny, it's my club. It's my decision. Look, I needed to prove something to myself, and I did, and now I'm over it, and I'm moving on. Okay, I want to spend time with you and Michael. I want to take our son to the park for a picnic this 4th of July, and I want to tuck him in bed tonight. And then I want to wait for you to come home so you can not tell me about your day. Okay, and then I want to spend every extra minute of our time trying to expand our little family unit.
Well, that part sounds all right to me.
Fine, you don't need to worry or fix anything, Sonny. Okay, I'm happy. So don't spoil it. I'm going. Bye.
Bye.
What do you mean?
Where you been?
Taggart pulled me in.
What now?
Well, he's figured out that Elizabeth is missing, and Hayes was the one who grabbed her. Now he's thinking the same thing we are. That when Hayes died, so did our last chance of finding her. The payphone hasn't rung, and there hasn't been a single lead from the list of ELQ properties.
Tell me what you want me to do.
You're not gonna like it.
Then I don't. Tell me anyway.
Taggart offered to help, and I want to take him up on it.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm serious.
Come on.
Sonny. Elizabeth is trapped out there somewhere. She may be hurt, she may be dying.
This is Taggart. He's not going to help without a price tag attached. Any information you give him, he's going to try to find a way.
I know that, and I have to be smarter than he is.
Elizabeth means this much to you?
Yeah, I guess she does.
Hey! Michael! How you doing? You remember me?
Come on, honey, let's get that ice cream.
Good. Would it kill you to let me say 5 words to Michael?
I know you. You came over while Mommy was gone, and you made Grandma Bobby sad.
You see, honey, that's why we're gonna just walk away right now.
Hey, why don't you just stop this charade and tell Michael the truth?
Are you mad at my mommy?
AJ, don't you dare do this.
No, Michael, I'm not mad at you, Mommy. But there's some things that you don't understand because no one's explained it to you. I'm your father.
You know my daddy I'm Michael Kintos III. My father's name is Sonny.
Yeah, AJ is just teasing, sweetheart. He has a very strange sense of humor. Sonny's your father, and he always will be, and AJ knows that. Come on, let's get that ice cream now.
What the hell kind of weak-kneed display was that?
Jax?
It's just me.
I've been waiting for that bill you were supposed to send over.
It's in the mail.
You couldn't walk it across the hall?
I thought it best not to.
So where's Jax?
He's not here at the moment.
Well, I need to see him. I think he's trying to steal the club away from Carly. As a matter of fact, I'm glad I ran into you because I need to ask you a favor. Can you file an injunction against Jax to prevent this from happening?
I'm afraid I can't. Jax has already hired me to draft Carly's termination.
Hey, where's Sonny?
I don't know. I've been looking for him, too.
You're never gonna believe what happened in the park. What AJ pulled today, it was...
I don't care what AJ pulled in the park. Has anyone left me any messages?
Someone from the PCPD said that
Yeah?
they didn't find anything yet. And what the hell's going on? Why
Elizabeth is missing.
So you called the cops?
Look, Carly, I have to find her.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I thought I had a clue. ELQ, I figured that maybe she was being held in some building that Edward owned. And between me and the cops, we searched every inch of every one of them. Wait a minute. Maybe ELQ was in a building or a company. Maybe it's someone's initials.
Why are you doing this?
Because Jax asked me to.
And Jax picked you to make it personal. Why did he force Carly out of the club?
I'm afraid you're going to have to ask Carly that yourself.
Well, I'm asking you. All of a sudden, you're on Jax's side. You're not making this personal, too, are you?
You know better than that.
Well, let's not play games here. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't violate attorney-client privilege with Jax any more than I can do it with you.
You could at least give me an answer.
Sonny, back off.
No, I'm not back. Not until you tell me why you aced Carly out of the club.
Okay. I'm dropping Carly because she embezzled $100,000 from the club.
Carly did not embezzle money from you.
She took $100,000 from the club. I have the accounting to prove it.
Anybody can doctor books.
Sonny, this is serious.
You know what's happening here, Alexis, as well as I do.
Do you?
Your client set Carly up.
No, Carly did this to herself.
How long have you been planning to turn the tables? Jax, ever since Carly came to you for help?
Sonny, Jax is telling the truth.
She came to you for financial backing, and you just saw your chance. She wanted, to make a success out of herself, and you reeled her in, got her to trust you, let her do all the hard work at the club, complimented her, told her how good a job she's doing, and then when she finally was proud of herself, you shut her out.
You suspect that she really did it, don't you? Otherwise she wouldn't be so wound up.
You pretended to be her friend as well as her partner. You were just waiting for your chance to stick it to me. Am I right? No?
Paranoid as usual.
Oh, paranoid, yeah. You gonna tell me your involvement in the club has nothing to do with me, Jax?
Oh, no, it has something to do with you. See, Carly wanted a chance to get out from under you, so I thought she deserved that.
Like she deserved an accusation of embezzlement?
Yeah, it would make it a hell of a lot easier to pin this on me, wouldn't it? But you can't. You see, this is what happens to women when they get involved with you. They do things they never would have dreamed of doing before because you drag them down. You destroy their self-confidence. It's the same old story. They give, you take.
Is that why you're part of this?
No, Alexis is my attorney as she has been on previous occasions. This has nothing to do with you.
Yes, it does. Something
Something's changed. Nothing? You checked those last 2 properties again?
What do you want? You caused damage the last time you were here.
Listen, my apologies for busting in on yours and Sonny's second wedding. What, was it your third one?
Okay, get out.
Well, you know, I would, but Mr. Morgan, he invited me.
You called Taggart.
I told you I went to the police.
Yeah, but Taggart in Sonny's home, don't you think that is pushing it?
Okay, you know what? Listen, the clock is ticking for Elizabeth Weber, all right? We came up empty with what you've given us so far. I need to know who grabbed her. I need to know what you were doing for Sonny to put her in this situation in the first place.
Okay, you know what? Jason isn't going to make a deal with you.
It's not a deal, all right? I'm just trying to push things along.
Okay, that's a crock. Okay, you're jumping at a chance to throw Sonny behind bars. It's what it's always been about for you. Ever since you and Sonny were back in Brooklyn, well, guess what? You were out of luck because Jason isn't going to tell you what you want to hear.
That depends on how much finding Elizabeth Weber means to him.
And he is trying to get you to incriminate
Why don't you go get us some coffee? Let the man
Why don't
talk.
you get out?
Carly!
Jason, you cannot trust Taggart as far as your throne. How many times has he come to you with some bogus excuse to try and arrest you and Sonny?
Did she come up with an on-off switch?
Don't push it, okay?
Jason, don't say anything, please.
You know, maybe ELQ had nothing to do with the company. It is Edward Quartermain's initials. What if it's somebody else's too?
It's a possibility.
Okay, so run a list with everyone with the initials ELQ in Port Charles. If you come up with nothing, run all last names that begin with Q.
It's a good idea.
All right. Then call me when you got the list.
I need you to help me first.
This garbage Jax is selling.
Jax has proof that Carly took money out of the club account.
This is about manipulation. He's using Carly to get to me. How can you be part of that?
There's no personal motive here on Jax's part or mine.
Look, I have security measures in place that pick up irregular transactions. This was easily traced back to Carly. You're welcome to check the books yourself if you like. But my guess is that she wanted to keep the transaction secret. The reason for that is none of my business. I don't want to know. My goal is to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Jax asked me to end this quickly and quietly.
You know, you should be thanking me for not sending you to jail.
I don't want to hear about this again.
Yeah, neither do I, so subject's closed.
Carly decided to back out. I'd tell her to fight, but, you know, being partners with you is a no-win situation.
Yeah, it is when you're dishonest.
You know what? Carly may have bought your good guy act, but we both know better. You're going to use her just like you're using Alexis right now. But she's a lot smarter than that, Jack, so... Right? Right? Okay.
All I need is a list of names.
I'm not putting my man on the case till I know I'm not wasting my time.
You're wasting time right now.
You may know more than you think you know, Morgan, all right? You may have picked something up when you were dealing with Ken Hayes, a detail that could help us narrow the search.
No.
Humor me. Give me a 3-minute rundown on exactly what happened, what Ken said, how he got shot, what Hayes said before he died.
I already told you, ELQ, that's it.
Okay, you know what? This is entrapment, and it's disgusting. You are grabbing at straws to try and incriminate Sonny any way that you can.
What about what Hayes said on the telephone when he made the ransom demand?
You don't care about Elizabeth Weber. Oh, who cares if a girl may be dying? We have a chance to put Sonny Corinthos behind bars.
Morgan, I'm your best hope.
You think Jason's gonna make a deal with you because he's friends with Elizabeth?
I can help you. You need to help me. What do you say?
Go to hell. I'll find Elizabeth without you.
Too bad, Taggart. Your coercion, it fell flat on its face.
Listen, Morgan, I didn't say me helping you depended on you rolling over on Crentos.
Oh, of course not. You're just trying to help like always.
I'll get my man on that list.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Well, you'll have to ask Morgan that. You know, if you ever get tired of him, you'll have a career in law enforcement.
Better be worth it. If it saves Elizabeth, it is. I have to go meet Benny.
Well, I hope your day is better than mine.
Why did you embezzle money from Jax?
Who told you I embezzled money from Jax?
It doesn't matter how I found out.
Oh, it was Alexis, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah. She gets pushed out of the picture, and so she tries one last desperate attempt to win you back. She is so pathetic.
Alexis didn't tell me about the money.
No, of course she didn't. She's too smart for that. She just hinted at it. She just dropped enough bait to get you hooked, and it worked. Because you believe her, like you always do.
This is not about Alexis. It's about us.
Okay, so why do you jump to the worst possible conclusion?
Can you listen to me?
I told you that I would love you for the rest of my life, no matter what. Now, you took the money from the club for some purpose because for whatever reason you think you need to hide from me. Because you think that I'll pull away from you if I found out.
Well, you did before.
But I came back to you because I want to spend the rest of my life with you. What? Say it.
I love you so much, Sonny.
Okay, then you gotta tell me. We gotta start somewhere. If we're straight with each other, nothing's gonna break us apart. But why did you do it, Carly? Why did you take the money?
I did it for you.
You did it for me.
I love you, Sonny. And I want to be able to have the life that we dreamed of, everything that we promised each other.
We can, all of it.
The thing is, we can't.
Carly? What's the matter?
Sonny, I know how much you want a child, and so I have been going to the doctor. And I've been taking tests.
And? What? What? Carly, what?
I took the money for fertility treatments because I may not be able to have a baby.
Fertility treatments? You've been pregnant twice. You lost our baby because you fell down the stairs.
My doctor says that's when it happened, probably. She said there's something there that wasn't before, and she's gonna try and do everything she can to fix it, but there's no guarantee.
How long have you known?
A while.
Mercy Hospital, the headaches that I never heard about. When I wanted to wait for you for the MRI, there wasn't any headaches, right? The doctor was a baby doctor, right?
An OB/GYN, yeah.
Oh, man.
Dr. Bonds ran tests, and they showed that I'm infertile.
Why didn't you tell me?
Sonny, you have already lost 2 babies
babies before they were ever born, and I didn't want you to think it was another punishment from God. I know how much you want a child. And I know how hard it is for you to admit that, even to me. So I took the money from the club. I borrowed it for fertility treatments, and I wanted to fix this before you ever found out, because I didn't want to break your heart. But I have, haven't I?
Yeah, Mercy, I told you that I would stand by you through anything. I was even going to wait, you know, to hear the so-called MRI results. But none of it was the truth.
I'm so sorry.
You should have told me. I don't want you to be afraid of me. But I guess I can understand why you did it. You're right. I deep down inside, I'm afraid to have kids. I'm afraid to love that much and risk losing like we lost our little boy. I mean, there's, you know, sometimes I gotta be honest with you. I think that, you know, it's safer for me to think that kids aren't possible for me. Like I'm cursed somehow. But I'm not, because I am blessed, because I have a family. You and Michael, we're like, you know, and if we can't have another child, then, you know, that's fine too. But if you want fertility treatments, I'll get you treatments. We'll get the best. We'll go to L.A., New York, Mars, rabbit farms. I don't. And if you know what, if you don't want treatments, I'm okay with that. Okay, we'll just raise Michael, and we'll wait for grandchildren.
You are the most incredible man. You know that? God, I love you so much.
I love you too. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, Benny. I'll be right there.
All right, drop.
Something.
My mistake.
Keep making them, but far be it for me to complain.
What now, Carly?
Oh, your little news flash to Sonny about how I borrowed money from my own club?
What you call borrowing, the law calls embezzling.
Well, Sonny was very understanding about it, and now we're closer than ever, so thank you.
Goody for you, Carly. I wonder if Sonny will be as understanding when he finds out that you bribed my old law firm in an effort to try to get me to move back to Manhattan. Maybe I should mention that to him next time I see him, and then we'll find out for certain.
Be my guest, Alexis. Go ahead, bring it up. And you know what? While you are at it, why don't you fill in every blank for him? Why don't you tell Sonny everything that he would want to know?
Jason.
What are you waiting for?
I think there's a gas leak. I can't fire one spark and this thing will explode. Come on.
We need an ambulance now. There's a gas line running under St. Anne's Cemetery. We need it cut off. There's also a gas leak in one of the crypts, and somebody's trapped inside. I said somebody's trapped inside. This thing is gonna blow. Can you send somebody over? Well, I don't hear any sirens. We need an emergency team. I tell you what, why don't you just tell them there's a crime in progress involving Sonny Corinthos. I'll be here in 3 seconds, I guarantee you that. No, forget it. Come on. Betty. Betty, listen. I need the gas line running under St. Anne's Cemetery shut off. Right. Got it, I got it. Yeah.
You know what? Why don't we call Sonny right now and you can tell him everything? Because you're right. I wasn't completely honest with him, and I know that from your mile-high pedestal how unconscionable that must be. How you would never withhold anything from Sonny. God. Finally, it is clear to me I should follow your example.
Why are you pushing this?
Well, I know how tortured you must be about keeping Sonny in the dark. I'm trying to help you unburden your conscience. There's no answer, so we'll try again later. A bastion of truth like you. God, this sort of thing must be eating away at you.
You don't want Sonny to know what you did. In fact, you should be begging me not to tell him, so... What are you doing, Carly? Why are you bluffing?
Oh, you think I'm bluffing? Try me. You push me too far, Alexis, and I will pry into your life and find out what secrets you have. But you be sure you want to go there.
What are you up to? What do you know? You know.
You know, and I have no idea what you were babbling about.
Don't you dare walk away from me. You started this. You're not bailing out now.
You know what, Alexis? I am not in the mood for one of your paranoid rants, so why don't you skip the little heart-to-heart?
You know that I'm pregnant, and you know that it's Sonny's baby. Get in my apartment. Get in there, Carly. How did you find out? I asked you a question, Carly. How did you find out?
What the hell difference does it make? You were ready to leave Port Charles, so why did you end up staying? And what the hell is it going to take to get rid of you? You threw yourself in my husband. And then you knew he loved me. You knew he always would. And then you crawled into my bed for a one-night stand, and you ended up pregnant with a child that should have been mine. You know what? I can't stand the sight of you. I don't want you in my husband's life, so pack up your things and disappear.
You fool. It would serve you right if I went to Sonny and I told him everything. You think you're unhappy now? How would you like to see my face every day? How would you like to see me and the baby at all of your Thanksgivings or opening presents under your Christmas tree? With a priest at the baby's baptism or sitting together watching a sportings event? You know how traditional he is. How long do you think it'll be before he divorces you and asks me to marry him?
Oh, that'll never happen.
Then why don't we tell him and see?
Sonny, she's alive. She's still breathing. Elizabeth. Elizabeth. It's about time.
Elizabeth. Come on, miracle she's alive with all that gas.
Yeah, another minute she wouldn't have been. Elizabeth.
See, Sonny never...
Sonny, you would have told him about the baby already. You would be playing this pregnancy to the hilt.
I'm not you.
Yeah, you are right about that. I love Sonny. You see, and I want him, but you are afraid of him, aren't you? And you're even more afraid of a child of yours growing up around him because you know that Sonny is a family man at heart. So as soon as he finds out, he's going to want to get involved. You know how controlling he is, too. That's going to mean shared custody, at least, and, oh, God forbid something happens to you, that's full custody. And then Sonny and I, we would adopt your child and we would raise it as our own. Why not? I mean, Sonny's got a traditional home, a wife, a loving child.
Shut up, Carly. You listen to me. Sonny cannot know.
Well, he's not going to hear about it from me.
Smith. Come on, just breathe for me. Come on. It's okay.
Jason.
It's okay, you're safe.
Where's Xander?
Xander was in there with you?
Where is he?
I'll go.
Where is he, Jason? Where is he?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next General Hospital. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, stay here.
No, wait, Jason. Let me find Xander. Please.
Sonny. Easy.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's still breathing. I don't think he's burned. Sonny, you okay?
Yeah.
The explosion knocked you out. Get Xander going. Go, get Xander. No, you stay here.
No, I have to find Xander.
Elizabeth, you can't even walk.
Jason,
Just stay
please,
here.
just let me go with you.
You're wasting time. Go.
You think he's dead. And you don't want me to see. That's why you won't let me go, because you think he's dead, don't you?
Elizabeth.
Oh, God.
Don't worry about it. Jason's gonna find. He's gonna find Xander.
Xander's alive. I don't want to move him. He needs an ambulance.
What's taking so long?
You heard Jason. Xander's alive. He's gonna be
You don't
okay.
understand. Xander kept me from going crazy in there, okay? I need to find out.
No. You're in no shape to help. Get down. You're in no shape to help.
Sonny. Elizabeth, what are you doing? Are you all right? Yeah. Sonny, what's going on here? 911 says you're involved.
There was an explosion. The kid's in there trapped.
Wait, what kid? What kid?
It's Xander. Xander was locked in there.
Xander?
Just go.
All right, Sonny, that's it. I want to know what is going on, and I want to know now.
Still breathing, but his pulse is weak.
Okay, thanks a lot. We'll take care of it from here.
Jason, is Xander okay? Did he say anything?
He's still unconscious, but they're working on him.
I'm going to need statements, starting with you, Elizabeth.
Why don't you back off now, Taggart? Can't you see what she's been through?
Yeah, whose fault is that, huh?
Taggart, please. I need to know what's happening with Xander. Please.
Okay, let's go. Okay, slow down. One. I'll get the board.
He's still unconscious.
Xander, please wake up. I want to go in the ambulance with him, okay?
Hey, listen, Elizabeth. They need to get him to the hospital as soon as possible, all right? And I need to ask you a few questions, then I'll have one of my guys take you over there personally.
I don't know anything, except I was locked in the dark for God knows how long, and Xander's the only one who got me through it, okay?
Okay, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Taggart,
but I need her.
Leave her alone.
She was kidnapped. 2 people are dead. I need to know what she knows.
Nothing except 2 guys came and got me out of my studio. They threw me in a car. One of them took off. The other one brought me here. He's the only one I ever saw, okay?
Did he say why he kidnapped you? I mean, you have to know that these 2 are involved.
No.
You know, I'm taking her now.
No, you're not taking her anywhere, all right? She is a material witness in a long list of capital crimes.
All right. I will tell you everything once I'm sure Xander's okay. Right. God, my head.
She needs medical attention, Taggart, not the 3rd degree from you.
All right.
All right.
I'll follow you to the hospital. And then I need to interview you, and I need to interview Morgan.
You want to know how we found her, how we saved her? While you and the PCPD were useless, like always?
No, you know what I want to know? I want to know how an innocent little girl like that got kidnapped in the first place, all right? She's leverage against Morgan. And we both know Morgan doesn't even breathe without you telling her to. I want to know, Sonny, what are you into, huh? What has got somebody so desperate that they would kidnap an innocent girl just to have you back off? I want to know that.
As far as I know, the man who did this to her is dead. So who cares? It's over.
No.
No.
No, it's not over by a long shot, because when the dust settles, you are done.
Hey, Jason, what's going on here? Why don't you go check on Elizabeth and Xander?
Dr. Gill, please call your service. Dr. Gill, please call your service.
You might want to dial it down a little bit.
I don't take orders from you or Jason. As a matter of fact, one of these days, you guys are going to push into somebody who's going to push you back. I just hope I'm there to see it.
Hey, sorry. Glad I caught up with you. We have some unfinished business. Me and Morgan, we had a deal. I'd help find Elizabeth Weber. You dropped the lawsuit, so it's time to make good.
You know better than that, Taggart. Jason doesn't make deals for me.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Alrighty then, time for the question and answer session. Who kidnapped Elizabeth Weber? What was the ransom demand? Somebody wants something from you, Sonny. I want to know what it is.
Dr. Ralston.
They were desperate enough to take hostages, risk federal charges. They paid with their lives. Elizabeth Xander almost paid with theirs, and it's not over, is it?
You're asking me to do your job for you, Lieutenant? Get out of here. Do a little investigating. Get your hands dirty.
Something's coming. Something bad. And you know what? I want to stop it before it gets here, and I believe you do too. So work with me on this, Sonny. I mean, give me something. What the hell do you got to lose?
Do your job. Leave me out of it.
Officer Carlson, please contact the 8-4 nursing station. Security Officer Carlson, please contact the 8-4 nursing station.
Hey, what are you doing?
What do you mean? Where'd you disappear to?
You were supposed to be upstairs in that bed resting.
And you're supposed to be up there with me, anticipating my every need.
Oh, you see, I've done that. Medical supplies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sonny.
The only medicine I need is right there in front of me. Get down here for a second.
You know, I don't want to, tire you out.
I'm not tired.
No.
Dude, I'm sorry. I gotta get that.
Why? What do you think, it's Alexis?
I gotta.
Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. Alexis has made it more than clear that you and your business are not important, yet every time that she shows up, I'm the one who gets dumped off.
I told you, I don't want to get into this now. Christina says somebody was going to stop by with the keys to Alexis' penthouse. It's what you want. Stop giving me grief.
Sorry.
Hey, hi. Are you Alexis Davis?
No, across the hall.
Okay. Sorry to bother you.
No, it's no problem.
No, actually, it was a problem. And do me a favor, don't scratch any of the walls or damage the floors or anything when you're moving around.
She didn't mean that.
I did.
I feel like I'm going to go make some breakfast, okay?
I can't eat anything. Sure.
What do you mean you can't eat anything?
I had a consultation with the doctor before I picked up your stuff, and she's going to run some more tests, and I can't eat anything 8 hours before the procedure.
I know you want these treatments to work, and so do I. But if it doesn't work,
Sonny,
it doesn't work.
don't. Okay, don't say it, all right? We're going to have a baby together. We will.
Now, be careful with that one. I think it's the front.
I mean it. You need to go upstairs and rest and get some sleep, really. I got to get out of here anyway,
well,
okay?
You'll leave when we're ready. Sit down. I want to just hear me out for a second.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I love you. I'm committed the rest of my life with you. You don't have to hide anything from me.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're terrified, and why?
Look, after I've blown it all my life, I finally have everything that I want. I have a family. I have a best friend. I have an amazing husband and son. And a man who is willing to do anything to help me have a child. And I'm just afraid something's going to happen to take it away.
We got each other no matter what. Let that be enough. And we'll get through everything. All right?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Bad time?
No. You know what? It is a good time. I got to get out of here to the doctor, so you two can stay and have your little manly business talk.
Okay,
right?
you remember what I told you?
I will. I promise.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
You rest.
Yeah.
See ya.
What's up with Carly?
She won't admit it, but something's going on, you know. She's hurting about something. And I don't know how to help her.
Are you alone?
For the moment.
Good. Gives us time for a little heart-to-heart. You know, you're not going to be able to hide your pregnancy forever, so have you given any thought to a cover story?
Carly, why do you think it's okay to just walk into my apartment?
It's not your partner anymore.
Uninvited and interrogate me about my pregnancy.
You know what? It's okay because you are pregnant with my husband's child. Sonny is smart. He is capable of counting backwards from 9, and he's fanatical about family. So you need to come up with a plausible father for your baby and fast. I've been doing some thinking, and I have a solution.
Pray tell.
Say you went to a sperm bank.
This is your mind in action?
Alexis, all your convoluted legalese isn't going to help this situation one bit, so one of us needs to think in real-life terms. You know what's ironic? If I was to tell Sonny a story like this, he would never believe me in a million years, but he's going to swallow it whole from you because he thinks of you as a paragon of honesty.
Thank you for sharing. You can go now.
Don't stall on this too long, Alexis. You need to come up with a cover before Sonny finds out.
I stopped thinking about it, you know. I assumed I'd never father another child. And
It hurt, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it hurt, but it's probably for the best. The thought of risking what Carly and I went through again, you know, the joy and anticipation and to have another baby and then lose that baby, to go through that kind of pain, I don't want that for either of us. But Carly is so wrapped up in this, you know, wanting another child.
She is thinking the exact way you are. She thinks it's what you want to.
I'd want a baby just as much as she does if I let myself, okay, maybe more.
So what? It's a good thing she's doing.
Wow.
With all the fertility treatments, there's a chance they'll work and you'll both have what you want.
But what if they don't?
She'll be fine.
Well, you sound sure.
Yeah, I am sure, because when Carly does crazy things, it's because she's alone and she's scared. She's got you now.
Remind her of that from time to time, will you?
I already do.
In the meantime, we got business problems. Whoever came after us didn't get what they wanted by grabbing Elizabeth. So we have to figure out who they're using next to come after us.
I gotta hand it to you.
Dr. Bonds will be in here shortly.
Okay, should I be doing anything, changing?
No, she'll be in a few minutes to go over the next step of your treatment and just give you the results of your test.
I'm a little nervous today.
The best thing you can do is just relax.
It's easy for you to say.
Right this way. You were adamant about telling me to cut down on the stress, and unfortunately it's all I've had, so I want to make sure the baby's okay.
Coming in's always the right thing to do. Okay. Changing this gown, I'll be back in a few minutes.
The most important thing is my family's protected.
I'll put guards on Carly and Michael. She's not going to like it.
Well, that's the way it has to be. I mean, you know, until we figure out who and what we're dealing with.
Hey, Jason. Here you go. Alexis is officially out of the penthouse.
Well, I appreciate you bringing by the keys. Can you tell Alexis I wish her the best?
I won't be doing that. I actually hope I never hear Alexis out of your name again. She might actually be safe now.
Are you done? Because we're kind of busy.
Yeah, I'm done. And I also hope that whatever happened to you and Alexis, I hope that's done too.
There you go. It's all yours. Go check it out. And just keep in mind that if Carly and I have that child we want, we're going to kick you out and build a nursery.
It's no problem. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
No, I got someplace I got to go.
Second. With any luck, we should be able to find the baby's heartbeat. Oh my. There it is. It's a strong, healthy heartbeat. That's my baby. That's my baby's heart. Monitor for a bit.
What's wrong?
You surprised me.
They left you here alone?
Everything's already done. I didn't want to wait in that awful room for the results.
And you're running out of the hospital? Where's your doctor?
She's busy. All right. I want to leave.
Are you in some kind of pain?
No.
Then why were you crying?
Look, it hurt, okay? No one said that it wouldn't, but...
Okay, you know what? We're going to get you a better hospital, all right? We're going to go to the city where they specialize in fertility treatments.
Please just take me home.
No, we're not going anywhere. I am not leaving here until I see a doctor.
Sonny, for what?
I don't want you all upset.
Sonny's a hospital. Okay, people get upset. Let's go. The doctor can call and give us the test
I knew
results.
I shouldn't let you come here alone.
Can we please go?
You do not have to put yourself through this.
Yes, I do, Sonny, if we want to have a baby.
Okay, I'm just gonna get a doctor.
Sonny, it's not a...
I'm gonna page her right now.
Sonny, she is probably in the middle of an emergency, okay? Let's go now.
No!
That's odd. Your pulse rate just shot up. Your blood pressure's rising too. What's happening? You all right?
Look, it sounds pretty serious in there. We should go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You hear that? Baby's heartbeat? I'm sorry, I shouldn't even brought that up. Let's get out. We're gonna have to page the doctor.
Everything's back to normal now. I just had a little panic moment. That's how we've been having it.
All right. We need to wait 5 minutes for the doctor.
But you could talk to her from home.
I just want to say one thing to her.
Sonny, I know how difficult hearing that baby's heartbeat must have been for you.
Not as much as it was for you.
We will have our own baby someday, Sonny. Maybe really soon.
Our boy would have been 2, walking around, driving Michael crazy.
Don't.
All I'm saying is maybe we just give up on that. All right, you know, not everybody can have children.
I'm not giving up.
If a child of mine is not meant to be, it's not meant to be. What are we gonna
How
do?
can you talk to me like that? Here in this hospital after they just shoot me up with God knows what, and they poke around inside of me, run tests on me that I can't even pronounce. You talk to me and say that a child of ours is not meant to be?
Well, if it's gonna be difficult for you is what I'm saying.
So what? Sonny, hope is difficult. Okay? Not giving up is really difficult, and it turns out that my getting pregnant's difficult too. Who cares? Sonny, I'm gonna give you a baby. Our baby. I don't care what they have to do or how hard it's gonna be. I want a baby. I want Michael to have a little brother or a sister, and no one's gonna take that away from me. Not even you. So are you with me?
You know I am. It's taking forever. I don't know what's going on.
Well, maybe we should just go home.
I'm sorry for the long wait. Things have been a little hectic. I'm glad you both could be here.
You know, in the future, I would appreciate it if you didn't make my wife wait so long, because I don't like her left alone. She gets upset. I'll send a private nurse if I have to.
I'm sure something can be worked out.
So, Doctor, how did I do?
The preliminary analysis looks good. We ruled out that there's any fallopian damage, that, any reason why you can't get pregnant.
Well, that's all right. What's next?
We still need to do a more detailed hormone analysis. But in the meantime, the best thing you and Carly can do is start to work on conceiving a child.
Well, isn't it a little soon after all the tests and everything?
The sooner the better, in my professional opinion.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll send good thoughts.
Did the doctor just tell us to go make love?
Yeah, I'm taking you home.
Oh, finally.
Doctor's orders. You?
So, This is different than the first time.
Yeah, but that was a while back.
Yeah, had I known we were making a baby, I don't think.
Don't think about it.
So I've never had to make love on doctor's orders before.
Yeah, well, there's no rush.
What are you talking about? We're always in a rush.
Not this time.
Okay, you see, now that's just you know how that doctor said she was gonna send us good thoughts? What if she's doing that right now? What do you think she's picturing?
Listen, forget about the doctors, forget about the test, okay? Just think about us. We're together now. That's all that matters. You're what I want. And I want you right now.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
I just let myself in.
That's no problem.
Is Carly here?
Yeah, she's upstairs. Did you find DeLuca?
We have to take this outside.
Is this about DeLuca? What the hell happened?
No, that's not what I need to tell you.
Then what is it? You in some kind of trouble? You gotta tell me.
No, it's not that.
Well, what is it? Because you look like you just got hit by a truck. What's going on? I'll take care of it, whatever it is. But you gotta tell me.
Alexis is pregnant. Yeah.
How do you know?
Sonny, I saw the medical form in her briefcase.
Well, you read it wrong. Maybe it was the case she was
Sonny,
working on.
I looked at it. I looked at it twice to make sure Alexis is pregnant.
Okay, wait. Did the form have the father's name?
No.
The baby might not be mine.
I just thought you should know.
What are the odds? Alexis and I slept together once, just once, the night of Carly's accident.
Sonny?
Did it say how far along she is?
Not that I saw.
Then it could have happened before I slept with her or after I slept with her. Maybe she was sleeping with somebody else. She moved out. She quit representing me. She was leaving town. The baby's mine. She wouldn't have kept it a secret. Why wouldn't she tell me?
Carly.
child is mine. Alexis should have told me. That's what I'm telling you.
I thought about not telling you. You and Carly, you're back together. You're happy. Why wreck that? Why not keep my mouth shut? Maybe Alexis feels the same way.
This is about what's right, not what's easy, Jason. I don't... Shut up.
Hey. I couldn't sleep.
I'll be right in.
Whatever you guys are talking about's not good, is it?
Hey, so I want you to check on the waterfront deal. See what else you come up with based on Alexis' information.
I'll get back to you. Good night, Carly.
Night. Hey. You know, whatever's going on, it seems serious, so, you know, I'm not gonna make things harder for you by asking what it is. I'm gonna do better than that. In fact, I'm gonna go back to the cottage.
Not yet. Not yet.
Obviously, something is worrying you, and I'm not supposed to hear it, because otherwise, Jason wouldn't have taken you out into the hallway, okay? Leaving is my way of being supportive. I mean, I could pick a fight with you if you'd rather about how I resent that you keep things from me.
No, I don't want to fight.
Neither do I, okay? Sonny, I just want to be as wonderful to you as you were to me today in the hospital. Yeah, I know that the fertility treatments are freaking you
Carly,
out, but we're going to have a baby, Sonny, of our own. I promise you. It's going to happen. Okay. I'm going to get dressed.
No, come here. Come here.
What?
No, something you need to know, okay?
What?
Alexis is pregnant. And I could be the father.
How do you know that Alexis is pregnant?
Jason found out by accident. That's what we were talking about in the hall.
And does he have proof that the baby is yours?
Nope.
Then it could be anyone's. Why are you assuming that you're...
Because I've gone over it, all the possibilities in my head. I try to deny it, but the pieces fit.
Look, Sonny, Alexis would have told you if the baby
Yeah,
was
she
yours.
should have told me, but she, you know, maybe she had reasons. I don't know.
You know, she's got reasons to tell you, Sonny.
Well...
She's been chasing after you for about a year now. She's in love with you. You're not blind. You know that's true. But now all of a sudden she's pregnant and the baby is yours? God, she knows what that would mean to you. She would use it. She would go for it, and she would play on your instincts to do the right thing. Sonny and Alexis and baby make 3.
I know how you feel.
No, you don't, Sonny. You've no idea. Just drop it, okay? If Alexis doesn't want to tell you about this, just let it be. Leave it alone.
I can't leave it alone. The baby's mine. I got an obligation.
What? An obligation to do what? What are you going to do?
I'm going to go ask Alexis if the baby's mine. If the answer is yes, I'm taking responsibility.
Meaning what? What are you going to do? You're going to move her into the house? You're going to support her what?
Hey, don't jump to conclusions.
What am I supposed to do? Sonny, I know what it was like with us, and it scares me to death.
What are you talking about?
When I was carrying your baby, taking responsibility, and then dragging me out of my marriage with AJ, taking me back here to the penthouse and marrying me whether I wanted to or not. So what are you going to do? You're going to drop me and our family so you can be with Alexis?
No.
Then what?
If the baby's mine, I'm not abandoning it.
So you are choosing Alexis then? God, Sonny, if you play into her... She loves you. You know that. If you play all noble and righteous and do the right thing, it's gonna happen, Sonny. It will.
You are my wife. You gotta believe in us.
I do, but what about you? Sonny, we have worked too hard for this. Don't throw it away.
I could have gone straight to Alexis after Jason told me, but I came to you because I don't want us to have any secrets.
And what the hell is that supposed to make me do? How am I supposed to give you my blessing? You can forget that.
I'm not gonna do to a kid what was done to me. I'm not gonna walk away from a kid.
Not even out of love for you. I gotta go.
So you're gonna go find out if Alexis is gonna give you the baby that I can't?
Don't go there.
You're making me, Sonny. Alexis isn't doing it, you are.
I gotta go.
I'm warning you, Sonny, don't go. If you go, I'm not gonna be here when you get back.
I'm coming back for you, okay?
Don't.
I love you. I gotta know the truth. I gotta know the truth. Sorry.
Hello.
Carly, it's me.
Well, finally. What's wrong?
Alexis.
Oh my God, is that Sonny? I gotta get back to you.
Wait.
What do you want?
I understand you're pregnant. I'm the father, aren't I?
Hey.
Hi, Mommy.
The night we slept together, you got pregnant, didn't you?
Excuse me.
Excuse you for which thing? All those times you said you were faint and you told me you had the flu? Lying to me about why you were at Mercy Hospital? Moving out of the penthouse to delay my figuring it out?
Has it ever entered your mind that not everything that I do is any of your business?
It is my business. If it's my child.
This doesn't concern you, and that...
Am I the father? No, you're not the father. I am. You seem as surprised as I was when Alexis told me. It's a very complicated situation, and actually, Sonny, we don't really need you here to make things even more complicated. So, you insisted on an answer, and I gave you one. We'd really like you to leave now.
Is it true?
I told you. I told you he'd come here and he'd ask and he'd want to know the truth. And we'd have to tell him. And now he's going to tell Carly, it's going to be all over town, and we're going to have to deal with that. You want the truth?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's the truth. I wanted Alexis enough to marry her. Enough to want her even when she walked out on our wedding. Enough to let her cry on my shoulder when Carly came back to you. And enough to reach out and hold her one last time, even though I know it wouldn't last because I'm in a relationship with her sister. Who's going to be brokenhearted as soon as she finds out. As soon as Carly tells everyone in town. And that's why we wanted our privacy, Sonny, okay? Because there's a third person involved, but it's not you. So, if you'll just excuse us, please.
Hey. Was one single word of what he said the truth?
Hey, what are you doing here, Mr. Man?
Uncle Sonny's making dinner.
Yeah, Mr. Corinthos called this afternoon and said to bring over Michael for a special dinner.
Why are you sad?
Oh, you know, Mommy heard a sad story, and you know how Mommy can get sometimes, very emotional. You know what, though, Uncle Sonny had to go. He had to take care of something really important.
But is he still gonna make us dinner?
No, honey, you know what? Plans have changed, but you know, it doesn't mean we can't go have dinner. What if I hitch a ride with you and Letitia? We go to your favorite restaurant and get burgers and fries.
And should we get something for Uncle Sonny?
Honey, he's busy tonight. Well, I, for one, am starving. Come on, last one of the elevator, rotten egg.
Your face while Ned was talking. You seemed a little shocked, maybe, like you were hearing it for the first time.
Sonny, Sonny, there was a storm, okay?
I know about the storm, and the cottage, and the whole thing.
What Ned said is the truth. It is. And the shock that you saw on my face was embarrassment, because I was hearing my private life discussed out loud. Everything he said is true. He's the father of the baby, and we want to do what's best for the baby.
All right, well, sorry for intruding, making assumptions. I wish you the best.
What's this?
Rory's trying to dupe Felicia with this nice little candlelight dinner.
Did you make the offer?
Turned it down. Felicia's sticking with that she put up the original $1 million, inheritance from a rich uncle.
Baby's not mine. I asked Alexis straight up.
What'd she say?
Well, she said it was Ned's. It happened after Carter came back.
The night her car broke down?
Yeah. They wound up at Brenda's old place. I told you I saw them through the window.
Yeah.
They were definitely together.
So what now?
What now? I mean, Alexis and Ned are having a baby. My life will go on. Alone, you got nothing to lose. But with family, you were totally exposed. Carly and Michael, they're my family. If Alexis' baby had been mine, there's no way to handle that, right? I could have stayed with the person I cared about and didn't love, and left the person I did. If I could have stayed with Carly and let my firstborn grow up with a part-time father. I looked down both roads, and neither of them led any place good. I'm just glad I don't have to choose. But the problem is, Carly is angry and hurt. And I gotta deal with that. Make it better. If I can.
Hey, Uncle Sonny is always going to love you. And he's probably always going to love me. And we will always love him, right? So we're just going to go on like we have been with Uncle Sonny in the penthouse, and you and me and Letitia right here.
Why is it making you sad?
Oh, because Mommy's silly. But you know what? It's not gonna make me sad for too much longer. It's gonna stop. I promise.
And you know what? I'm gonna stop as soon as you give me a great big hug.
Oh, come here. Oh, come here.
I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Carly here?
No, she just went to go do some errands. She should be home soon.
Oh, all right.
Michael and I are just on our way out. We're going to the movies.
Oh.
Hi, Uncle Sonny.
Hey.
Are you here to see Mommy?
Yeah, I gotta tell her some things.
Good things or bad things?
Good things, important things.
Mommy was trying. Can you make it better?
I tell you what, I'm gonna try my best, okay? I promise you that.
Okay.
All right. Now, you gonna have fun at the movies?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna mind Letitia?
Yeah.
Yeah, he always does.
All right.
Bye, Uncle Sonny.
Bye.
Christina, it's me. Please call me right away. I want you to call me in my cell, okay? Thanks. I suppose congratulations are in order for both of us.
Yeah, I can see why you'd think that.
What does it actually take to please you, Carly?
Oh, I should be pleased.
Gratitude wouldn't be inappropriate either.
Oh, pleased and grateful. To who?
To Ned. Now that he's claimed to be the father of the baby and Sonny knows about it, we can all just go on about our lives.
You are kidding.
No, I'm serious. You don't know?
Oh, this is priceless.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's funny. It really is funny, don't you think? Because I left Sonny last night because he chose you and your baby over me, so I walked. And all of a sudden, you get bailed out. I don't really think it's fair. So you know what? Maybe I will go to Sonny and I will tell him that he is the father after all.
You're bluffing.
You want to bet?
Don't waste your time, Carly.
Well, it seems like I'm going to have plenty of that on my hands these days.
Sonny is a magnet to danger. People close to him are at constant risk of being shot at or blown up. I had to learn this. My child will not.
Well, that's sure some flip-flop, isn't it? Because one minute you are the only person in the world who understands Sonny, and the next he is too dangerous to be near. Why don't you just admit what's going on?
I'm trying to protect my child.
No, Sonny doesn't love you, and you cannot stand the thought of him just tolerating you because he got pregnant with a child of his on a night he would take back in a minute if he could.
You do whatever you need to do. The bottom line is that I will disappear off the face of the earth before I will give access to Sonny.
Even more reason to tell him as soon as possible.
Carly, even you can't be this vindictive and short-sighted.
You deserve it, you hypocritical slut. But you know what I will? I will keep your secret for one reason and one reason only. Because I respect a mother's choice to protect her child in any way that she sees fit. You know, I lied about Michael's paternity and you spit on me for it. Well, I guess things have come full circle now, haven't they? Because Sonny is not going to know that you are carrying his child. And you'll have me to thank for it. Bet you hate me for that, don't you? You'll choke on it. I do not want you here.
I needed to see you.
Just get out.
No, not a chance.
Look, I told you I was going to leave if you went to Alexis. You went to Alexis. I left, end of story.
Alexis's baby isn't mine.
Well, how terribly disappointed you must be.
Ned said that the baby was his, and Alexis can be with him if that's what she wants, but I want to be with you.
I begged you to choose me for once, our love, our family, and just to let Alexis live her life as the way it is. You couldn't do that. And that was your choice, and so now what happens next is my choice. And I'm done, Sonny. You broke my heart for the last time.
For making a decision to take responsibility.
No, because you never apologize. That's my job. I'm the one who's always wrong, and you know what? I was again. But you cleared it all up for me last night because I know exactly where I rank on your priority list. So, you know what? I'm not going to forget it. Go on back to Alexis, okay? Or you know what? Fly down to Puerto Rico and sleep with every woman in your casino. I don't care. Just stay away from me.
That's not going to happen because you are my wife, and I love you.
No, Sonny, you love me when it's convenient for you. Okay, when you're lonely or your life feels empty or you can't find someone who's sweeter than me or who's smarter than me or who's just plain better.
Okay, you know what? Go ahead. Call me names, kick me out. But I'm staying right here. I'm not moving.
Christina, I never assume you got my wedding rings.
Oh, yeah. They're in my pocket, actually, until they're ready to be put back where they belong.
They are where they belong. Here, that is every single piece of jewelry you ever gave me. I'm going through my closets, through the clothes later. You can pay child support because I'm not going to break your tie between Michael and I'm not accepting a dime in alimony.
Well, that'll work because you're not going to get any. No divorce is happening here.
It sure as hell is. I'm filing the papers today.
Oh, well, I'll have them throw them out tomorrow. I'll bribe the judge, the clerk, whoever I got. You're not leaving me.
You can't control me, Sonny. I am not your property.
I never claimed you were. I just claimed to love you, and I do.
Right, but not enough to choose me over Alexis.
Okay. I went to a woman to find out if the child she was carrying was mine.
Right,
what is
right.
wrong
Okay, you
with
know what?
that?
I'm not going to argue with you about this, Sonny. I'm not arguing.
Okay.
It's over.
Come on.
I said leave. Sonny, get out.
Did you see?
Sonny, do not ignore me. Do not act like what I want doesn't matter. Get out of my house.
Whoa, hey.
Get!
Calm down. I'm leaving, but I'm not giving up.
You know what you broke? It cannot be fixed. I am through.
No, you're not. And I'm not. Not by a long shot.
Get out.
All right.
Don't touch me. Jason, I need you.
What happened?
The bottom fell out like it always does. I really need you.
Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can.
Sounds important.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love somebody and he didn't love me back. Tell me what else is new. You are the only person that I can count on, Jason. You are the only one who is always there to catch me when I fall.
test results were encouraging. With additional treatment, Carly should have no difficulty conceiving a child. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call me.
Can I sit down? There's something we need to figure out.
Sonny.
Did you have a bad dream?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's gone. Thanks for staying.
You know you called out for Sonny?
Yeah, well, it's a bad habit, and I'll get over it. You know, I lived apart from Sonny for over a year, and I didn't cry myself to sleep every night. I got over it eventually. And I'll get over him a lot faster this time. Jason, I'm a lot stronger than you think.
I know that you're strong. It's not the point.
Jason, you know me. I do not give up. You can put me in an insane asylum. You can put me 50 feet underwater, and I will keep fighting. I can't fight for Sonny anymore. I don't want to do it again. I mean, God, if I have to keep proving to him that I'm good enough to be loved, then is that even love? Jason, you don't know. You don't know what it was like. You don't know how many times I crawled to him just so he could turn me away and go and confide in her. You ain't got a problem, go to Alexis. What good is Carly?
Alexis was his lawyer.
And he swore to me that it was just a professional relationship. God, I knew better, Jason. I knew it. I knew that Alexis wanted him, and she got him eventually, and it was in my bed.
All right, look, Sonny slept with Alexis once while you were divorced. I thought you guys were past this. He said he was sorry, and you forgave him.
And he still went back to Alexis.
Yeah, to find out if she was pregnant with his child.
You don't get it, Jace. I love Sonny with all my heart, and he loves me when it's convenient. I can't do this anymore. It hurts too much. God.
You think it's Sonny?
I don't know, but you know what? If it is, tell him I don't want to see him.